everyone, and welcome back to the 28th episode of the Morning Chisme podcast. Sister, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm alive, kind of, okay? We are filming this on a Monday night, December 9th, because my birthday is tomorrow, and we decided to do a little soiree, a little rendezvous this past weekend, and it was a blast, but I am not made how I used to be, and I have not drank in probably, how long? The last time I drank was... But no, the Rauw Alejandro album release party didn't count. I had one drink.
Yeah.
The last time I heavily drank, I think, was when I went to France. And that was 7-8 months ago. Mm-hmm. And we drank a lot this weekend.
We did.
And I literally cannot explain to you. I was so hungover. I was hungover all day yesterday. And I was hungover today. And it's literally Monday.
That's what happens when you drink in your 30s.
It was honestly a very humbling experience. I never want to see a white tea, green tea, I don't care what kind of tea shot ever fucking again. Okay? Because y'all kept buying me green tea, white tea shots. Like, they're so good.
Green tea shots?
No, Chris got me white tea.
Oh, there's a white tea shot?
White tea and green tea. And I'm like...
Interesting.
It tastes good going in, but bitch, coming out.
You threw up?
A little bit, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was not the vibes.
I was having the time of my life. I danced all night.
Yeah.
All night. Mm-hmm. All night. My body the next day was aching, probably from dropping it low. And
you were dropping it low.
I was. At one point, I did have to like put my hands on my knees though to push myself up because I was like, damn, like I can't do it.
You don't have the mega knees.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah, me neither. So
yeah, but I had a grand old time.
No, it was really fun. We did something local, which I'm a big fan of doing things that are close to my house in case I need to come home.
Yeah.
And it was just a really good time. My friends came in from out of town. They're lovely. It's always a great time with them.
I know. I had such a good time.
It was really just a really low-key fun weekend. But it was like we had an Airbnb and we were playing games and we did White Elephant and then we went out for like a little bit. And it was just so fun.
It was.
It was really fun. But speaking of the Airbnb... Okay, so we stayed at this Airbnb. It was like a nice-ish Airbnb.
Yeah.
I will say, I would have, not made some choices that they made. Like, the comforter was, like, literally like a sheet. I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
A comforter on Amazon is, like, $30, okay? And, of course, it's just, this is, like, not a big problem. But they charged us $75 for allegedly stealing hand towels.
That's insane.
I did not see a single hand towel. We were there for, like, one day. Like... I barely used a towel.
That's insane.
We were literally there for 36 hours. So it was like, what? So,
and why would you steal a hand towel?
Also,
and why are hand towels $75?
Exactly. Like, if they would have been like, it's $40, I would have been like, fine.
But even then, you can buy a pack at Target for like $5.
I know.
Like, what kind of hand towels were these?
I know. And it's like, had this been like a really super nice Airbnb and everything else had been super expensive, I would have been like, I get it. But like $75 hand towels were not the vibe the Airbnb was giving.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. But other than that, it was a fabulous weekend. I am turning 31. I feel like 31 is such a weird age. Like, what do you even do at 31?
You exist.
I guess that's true. I mean, at 21, you get to drink. At 18, you get to what? Like, be an adult. 16, you get to drive. 25, you get to rent a car. 31, I guess it's like...
Just 31.
Just 31. I feel like it's just a weird age. I feel weird. I don't know how I feel.
That was me with 33.
Really? Okay, 31 and 33 sound like,
Yeah, like, I'm almost halfway in my 30s.
No, you're barely.
33? I'm almost halfway there. Halfway is 35.
Oh. Damn.
I know. In like a couple years, I'm going to be 40.
40? That's wild, dude.
Wild.
But you have a while. I think 20s were really fun, though. Like, I can't regret anything in my 20s, but I think...
I definitely regretted some stuff, but, I can't say that I didn't live.
Oh, I lived. Sometimes I lived a little too much.
I lived a little bit too much as well.
There is times that I look at things that I did in my 20s and I'm like, oh, that's really embarrassing for you.
Or also, like, just, like, we had no fear.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the fear that I have now, like, I couldn't just get in a stranger's car now. But, like, when I was younger, I did.
Oh, my God, yeah. Back when there was no Uber?
Yeah.
And you were just risking it?
Yeah, you were just raw-dogging the streets.
Yes, you were raw-dogging life, and it's like, no, find my friends. What were we even thinking? No, Uber's crazy. Like,
I know.
How was I getting home? Because I was not driving.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe once or twice, but, like, never, like, too much.
Yeah. It's a wild time to remember when you think about your younger days.
And also with no money. Like,
I know.
Overdrawn bank account.
$5.
Yeah. And I was coming home with at least 2 of those. So it was like, what was I doing?
Yeah.
I was wilding out.
Yeah.
Balls it out. And you know what? 31 has made me realize, well, I'm not 31 yet, but like I'll be 31. That like it's okay to not drink as much. Like 30s has really been my year that I realized that like I do not need to drink that much.
I feel like I drink a lot too.
Yeah, but
I went balls to the wall
this weekend.
Yeah, I feel like every shot people were like shot, and I was like, nothing.
I tried to turn down a few, but you guys wouldn't let me, so I was like, okay.
I know, we were like, Kathy, it's your birthday.
And I was like, okay, like just
I know.
And I broke the seal so early, so I peed like 30 times.
Yeah.
And every time and also normalize having multiple stalls, okay? Normalize that. This girl almost peed in the trash can.
Oh my God.
And I was like, she was like holding like hard. You know, she was like clenching cheeks and vagina, like all
Kegels.
around. Dude, she was struggling. And I could understand that because I've been there. You know, so I was like, damn, where's the struggle bus in this fucking bathroom?
Dang.
Because it's criminal to be having one bathroom for all genders is fucking insane.
I know.
No. Okay? And it's like, I understand that this bar is like not as popular. It's not like probably like, not like the whole world goes there, but like people were there. It was a packed bar.
Yeah.
And people were waiting for the bathroom, like struggling.
I know.
So it's like, it's an absolute no for me.
It's because like once you have to pee, you have to pee.
Yeah. And it's like every little sip of anything, I have to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy because you go and you deplete. And then when I come back, I did not drink enough for that to be like what's coming out of me. Like, how does that work?
I know.
It's just not, it's not the vibes. But overall, oh my God, I fucking bawled my eyes out in Uber. Ugh, I hate when I do that. Okay.
So, also, they didn't play the song that you paid for.
I know. I paid $25 and they never played the song.
I know, but Spencer got your money back.
I don't even know what the money went.
I was so the DJ was playing good music, but like just play the fucking song. Like my God, it's not
that he didn't play the song. It's the fact that I asked him. I understand it's super annoying to request a song. If you don't want me to request a song, it's totally fine. We were the only people in the bar at first, and he said no, that's totally fine. And I said I would rather pay for it so that it's not like whatever, like it's not annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
So I paid $25 fucking. Michael, count your days. And I literally asked him because I went to the bathroom. I was like, okay, can you not play the song while I'm in the bathroom? I'll be right back. And he's like, yeah, I'll pay it when you get back. 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12, 12:30. I'm like, okay, bitch, I need you to hurry up. At this point, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, listen to the song on my phone.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have the song on his little thing because Spencer checked.
What? Like, why would he say yes?
I don't understand. It was so stupid. Like, he could have easily said no. Like, it wasn't.
What song was it?
¿Qué pasaría by Bad Bunny?
Oh my gosh, that would have been.
I know. It would have been so lit. And then the fact
it
that
would have been.
He like.
He played great music otherwise, but like that would have been so fun.
And the thing is, his entire playlist was like Rauw Alejandro and Bad Bunny. So for him to look at me like I don't even know what song you're talking about at the end when I
you're a new fan, I see.
So I was like, oh, so you never knew the song? You never knew what song I was talking about? So you took my money and you didn't even know what song I was talking about?
Damn.
I know. You know what? It is what it is. I had a great time. Yeah, it was great. Except for that part. And then me crying in the fucking Uber like a dumb bitch. Okay, there's something so normal about crying on your birthday. And although this wasn't my actual birthday, I felt like it was my birthday. And I bawled my eyes out in the Uber. And the Uber driver was definitely like, this bitch is fucking wasted out of her mind. And then I ate an entire bag of hot Cheetos. And it hurt a lot.
Oh no.
The heartburn I felt yesterday was like really intense. It was like nothing I've ever felt.
I felt like I was on crack.
It literally, I was like shaking.
I felt like I was going through withdrawals. Like my body was like tweaking. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I cannot, like I could have filmed the pod. Like I wasn't hungover, but my body just felt like, hey, what'd you do out of the normal, you know?
Sorry, I was checking if my lipstick was running because I can feel it. But yeah, no, I was in the same boat. I was like, damn, like one wrong turn and I feel like I'm gonna crack a bone.
Yeah.
It was just not the vibes.
And I kept like going in and out of sleep. Like I would lay down, I would fall asleep, and then I would wake up and I'm like, what day is it?
Yes.
And it was like a gloomy day. Yeah. So like you didn't know the time. It was
No, I didn't even know where I was. I had a weird dream. And then on top of that, on the drive home, I disassociated as fuck. So I was like, oh my God, because I could not be passenger. If I was passenger, I was gonna puke on my shit. Like I had to focus on getting home and that was my only focus.
So you drove?
I drove, yes. Not from the bars, from the Airbnb. It was like 12 minutes, but like I knew that if I had sat in the passenger side, I would have vomited everywhere.
Damn.
Because I woke up and I was like, where am I? Like it was one of those, like I didn't even know where I was, bitch. Woke up with one eyelash on, okay? One eyelash, my makeup half off.
That's so crazy.
My phone in the bathroom.
I actually like got home, did like my little skincare, and then went to bed.
Well, yeah, like I'm sure you were in better shape than I was. Everyone was attacking me with shots.
That's true. But I felt like I think I took like 5 shots.
I took like 12.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, a time was had. You know what though? Like I probably sweated it all out because I would not stop dancing. Like I was fucking dancing queen of the night. I was like, no one can sit me. My fucking feet were hurting yesterday.
Dude, you were dancing all around like a little ballerina.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna live my best life.
You literally said, I'm gonna shake my ass, and then you shook your ass.
Yeah, I did.
And you were living large, and I love that for you.
It was a good time.
My fear is always slipping. Oh, bitch, I will always slip in a dance floor.
You know, it is what it is. Like if I fall, I fall. Like I have to get back up.
It's what if you miss it? Like you break a tooth.
I tend to always fall on my ass.
Okay. Yeah. So you have like a little cushion.
Not a lot, but
like
you know,
a very small amount.
Yeah, it's like it's more bone than anything. But I'd rather crack my tailbone than my teeth.
No, a tooth is replaceable. A tailbone. You know how hard that would hurt?
I chipped my tailbone when I was like in the 7th grade,
and then
I had to sit on a pillow for like a long time.
You chipped your tailbone?
Yeah, remember? I couldn't sit down.
No, I don't remember.
You were like in 5th grade.
Was it really you just got a BBL and you don't want to tell anyone?
Imagine in 7th grade.
I'm kidding. But overall, a time was had. It was great.
A time was had.
You know, and now I'm turning 31, and I guess like we'll have to see what happens. Maybe I'll be a whole new woman.
Yeah.
Maybe something cool will happen at 31.
Nothing cool happened to me.
At 31?
Yeah, in case you were wondering.
Nothing?
No.
I don't even remember when you were 31. Well, the pandemic happened. No.
I was 30.
Oh, okay.
I was 29, actually.
Oh, okay. I can't even remember. I still feel 26.
Yeah. Honestly, like, these past couple years don't count.
Oh, no, they don't. It was a weird time.
Yeah.
For sure. Because you're 33 now. Mm-hmm. And the pandemic started when you were 30.
29.
29? Mm-hmm. My God. So young. So much time.
Young. I know.
That's so crazy.
So much that I have lived.
Oh my God. COVID was fucking crazy.
I know.
My God.
And that's whenever TikTok like took off, right?
Oh my God, TikTok. Oh my God. I started crying about TikTok on the way home. Besides crying about my friends.
Okay, so TikTok.
R.I.P. girl.
Do you really think it's gonna happen?
I don't know. Everyone's telling me it's not gonna happen.
I have a feeling that it's not going to happen. Like for some reason, like I don't fear.
So, in case you don't know, because you're living under a rock, TikTok, one of the largest apps in the entire world, you know, home to 170 million users in the United States, is potentially getting banned, dude, January 19th. And they had to announce it on December 6th, my little sister's birthday.
Yeah.
What? Why? First of all. And then second of all, I feel like there's bigger issues. TikTok should not be our biggest issue.
I know.
And if I'm being quite frank, someone stealing my data is not my concern. If they're gonna steal it, they're gonna steal it anyway. And what are you gonna find?
Yeah. I feel like we should be putting our energy to other things.
I feel like there's so much more to deal with in TikTok. And also TikTok not only creates a space for a community, okay? People's livelihoods, like jobs, businesses are gonna struggle. Like so many businesses are gonna be fucked.
With that being said though, if TikTok does get banned, please follow us on Instagram.
Oh yes.
Morning Chisme Podcast.
Correct.
Just because we want you guys to keep up with the pod for sure.
Yeah.
If TikTok gets banned, I'm going to be Sadness McGee for like,
oh my God. I literally said I will insurrect, but I'm not. But like, I will feel like it.
For me, this is just a personal opinion. The environment and the vibes of TikTok versus Instagram are so different.
Oh my God, Instagram is so embarrassing. I hate it over there.
And TikTok, like, I just love TikTok so much.
Yeah, it's like, you can't go into an Instagram comment section and be like dying laughing. Like that's just never gonna happen.
Like Rauw, next question.
Yeah, or like who is this diva? Like I can't see that on Instagram. And let alone YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is the craziest, okay, out of all of them. When you put anything on YouTube Shorts, it's like get ready to get fucking attacked. It's just crazy.
I love TikTok so much and I just hope something good happens.
Yeah, and can you imagine Facebook Reels? God.
No, I would never.
Out of all of those?
I think that if TikTok gets banned, I will just not make content anymore.
I will go off the grid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to go off the grid. We're going to continue the podcast.
We're going to continue the pod. And so follow us on Instagram. But like, I wouldn't post what I post on my TikTok now on my Instagram. I tried. And I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it feels embarrassing. I'm not saying Instagram is embarrassing. It just feels embarrassing.
Yeah, I feel like the community that I have created for myself, it's not a big community, but like my little community on TikTok, I just like love you guys so much. And on Instagram, I'm like scared to post things because people are always judging.
Yeah, it's just a different environment. And I feel like it cannot be replicated, and it won't be. And people are saying, well, like where one fails, another pops up. And I'm like, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. And like, if I'm being real, people are making bank on TikTok. People's entire jobs are being a TikToker, an influencer, and then if we're like, oh, now we're gonna have to get real jobs. Like people, this is a real job for people. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like people's businesses, like people's entire business has changed due to TikTok. And the fact that people are like just like happy with that going away for some, I'm like, you're lame.
Haters.
And also,
haters gonna hate.
TikTok boosts the economy a lot, okay? So keep that in mind. You know how many fucking people buy shit on TikTok Shop? Me. And a lot of other people. So, I don't know, I'm sadness. This is sad.
I guess we'll have to see. We'll keep you guys updated.
There is this girl on TikTok. She's called the News Girl or something like that. She did like a whole like options of what could happen. And there is a potential, but it's like, it just feels very defeating.
I think we just have to remain positive.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I don't know. It just doesn't feel real to me. Maybe I'm just like not taking it seriously.
Yeah, that could be it. But at the same time, I just feel like it's been going away for so long. I'm like, it's hard to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Even though I'm nervous right now, I feel like I don't believe it. You know what I mean? But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And you know, we're gonna be missing out on so much news. Like
I know all the news that I fucking know is through TikTok.
Yeah, that's how I found out that Daddy Yankee was getting a divorce. Because I was like, wait, like I hadn't seen his story yet. And I was like, Daddy Yankee?
TikTok is like quick with it.
I know.
Quick with it.
So Daddy Yankee this past week announced on his Instagram story that he's getting a divorce and that his wife filed for divorce.
Yeah.
And people obviously, are speculating. They're saying that, there was something that happened. There's something that not happened. Some people are saying that she just like doesn't agree with his lifestyle now that he's more religious. But in his post, he said that they tried to work things out and it didn't work out. So I think obviously something must have happened.
Yeah.
And
she filed.
Yeah, and they were married for fucking ever.
Yeah, since like the 90s.
Yeah.
Like to make it through all of that and you can't make it, like what happened?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You think she'll spill the tea?
No. Does Daddy Yankee have a pretty clean image? Like, I've never heard anything about Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I feel like everyone respects him.
Yeah.
And no one like, I know he had beef with Don Omar, but that's like as far as I know.
Yeah, but they like squashed that.
Yeah, and now they're friends.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, I wouldn't say friends.
Like friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what happened, but at the same time, it could have been that maybe like 30 years, it's just like, hey, you annoy the shit out of me. I can't be with you anymore.
Yeah, but imagine like being with him throughout like the height of his career, like through like women throwing themselves at Daddy Yankee because he is very good looking.
He looks really young.
Yeah. And then now what happened? And she filed. It was her.
I know.
It kind of sounded in his little statement that he didn't want it to be over.
I agree. It made it sound like he didn't want it to be over. And it makes me wonder, did he do something?
Maybe he did. Or do you think it's the religious part? People call him Papa Yankee now because...
I don't know. If I'm speaking on personal opinion, okay, and it's just me only, and I have nothing against people who are religious. Nothing. I feel like we grew up in like somewhat of a religious home. I wouldn't say like super religious, but like, I've been around religion majority of my life. I'm not a religious person, but if I was married to someone and we were like, we believed, but we weren't like, hardcore, and then they became hardcore, I don't know if I would want to be with that person. Because like, we've been a certain way forever, and now you want to...
Yeah. I completely agree, actually.
That would be really hard for me.
Yeah, like I could not go from... Because I'm not religious either. I could not go from being with someone who... You talk about these things before you get married, or at least I would hope that people talk about these things before they get married. And, you see that like, okay, you're marrying someone with your same belief system, in a sense. Like, okay, like we are not very religious people. So like, this is why we get along as well. Like just not having that. And then switching that. And now you want to be extremely religious, which there's nothing wrong with that. But like, it's okay for her to no longer want to be with him if that is the case.
And I feel like also religion is like a spectrum too. Like you can be super, super like a believer, but like not be super overly religious, like out loud.
Exactly.
But it's just hard because like in a relationship, I feel like you have to be on the same page about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying everyone has to, but like for me, that would not work. And I feel like for a lot of people, it wouldn't work either.
Yeah, because like, what if you're someone that goes to church every Sunday and you start dating someone who doesn't go to church every Sunday? Like,
yeah, I personally would not do that.
Go to church?
No.
Or date someone who goes to church all the time?
I don't know if this is going to sound, I don't know, I'm gonna get canceled, but I don't need to go to church to believe in God. That's how I see it.
No, I don't think that would get you canceled.
I know, but some people are like, oh, like you know, you're not a believer unless you like show it. And I'm like, I don't need to show anyone anything. You know, my relationship with God is between me and him. Yeah. You know what I mean? He doesn't need me to step foot in it. Some of the worst people in the planet are fucking going to church every Sunday. Exactly. And some of the best people don't go to church at all. Exactly. And vice versa. So I don't know. I am curious to see if there's anything that's going to come out, but I feel like she's probably gonna like keep it cute. They have kids together. They've had a whole life together. And I think that after that much time, I mean, you have to like not want to ruin all that memory, or you could like throw it up in flames. It's like one or the other.
What if she comes out and does like a book?
She won't. I don't think so. I think that he's such a household name that it would be really, I feel like, against her. Like, it would be really bad for her if she did that.
For her image? Like, she came for him.
Unless he did something really horrible, like cheated on her.
I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. I mean, she was probably with him before he had anything. So it's like...
That's crazy.
To want to end things when he has everything. Something has to happen.
For sure.
But we'll have to wait and see.
Talking about possibly and allegedly cheating, Sabrina and Barry Keoghan have called it quits. Literally, Daddy Yankee announces divorce, and then we found out the next day that Sabrina and Barry are no longer together. And it was said because of a Dumois post in their newsletter.
Dumois be fucking saying shit.
Yeah, Dumois be saying shit. That allegedly he was cheating on Sabrina with an LA TikToker, and
her name was Brecky Hill.
Oh, that's the name of the girl?
Allegedly, the girl.
Allegedly.
But he came out and said that it was not true and that people were sitting outside of his like son's house and like doing all these crazy things. He deactivated his Instagram. He was saying this was all lies. Do I put it past him cheating on Sabrine's? No, absolutely not.
I don't think that people need to go crazy and go to his son's house. I think that's taking it too far. But there have been cheating rumors before of Barry, which is really wild because when you look like that, you should not be cheating on anyone.
It's the audacity.
It's the audacity that ugly men have to do pretty girls wrong.
I mean, that is very true. I mean, we don't know if he cheated, but like, it's a general statement. Like, it's just wild to me. Like, it's definitely like, it's crazy. Like, I know that people have a type and that type can be Barry, okay? But I feel like Sabrina and Barry, they just like, it's like you know, we know what it is, you know, when we look at them. At least I do. Like, she's very gorgeous.
She's a 10.
And she's also like at the height. It's always like at the height of their fame. Why are you embarrassing my girl like that? If it's true.
I know. And yeah, I just couldn't. Like, it made me sick to my stomach. Like, obviously we don't know, right? Like, allegedly he could have cheated on her. But like, how dare you? Look at yourself in the mirror.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh, it's like when the rumors about like Becky G's fiance cheating on, well, that was true.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he was good looking ish, but you're dating Becky G. You know what I mean?
I know,
that's
like what I'm saying. It's the audacity that these men have. Like, okay, like, you're a solid 3 at best.
Yeah.
At best. And she is a 10.
Yeah.
And you do her wrong? Both Sebastian and Barry.
Yeah.
Doing Becky and Sabrina wrong.
That's crazy. Because, like, what was the plan if he did cheat on her?
Just, like, break up with her.
Yeah. It's very strange. I just think that a lot of the times it's very, like, it's confusing to me.
It is. And I personally don't find Barry attractive, and that's why.
Oh, my God. He was in the Rap Boyfriend Summer.
The Rodent Boyfriend?
Yeah, like the episode, not the episode, the magazine or whatever. I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, he's not very cute. I didn't see Saltburn, so I don't get it either. Like, I didn't watch the movie.
Me neither. People thought he was hot in the movie?
I guess. I don't know. I think it's also because, like, she made him cute. You know what I mean? Like, he's dating Sabrina Carpenter, so, like, there has to be a reason. You know?
Yeah, it's always that situation, though.
It's also the fact that, like, you know, she sings about him in such a passionate way in the songs, and it's like, you know, she's, like, saying a lot of things that are, like, he must be a fucking bomb-ass dude, you know? Like, but yeah, he's really, like, you know, 5'6". We're so mean. Okay, we're not mean, but like it's just like it's
no. I just like I just can't.
Yeah, and I mean like it's just I don't know. It's like when it's never about like when men cheat on women that are like outrageously gorgeous. Like it's never the woman's fault. Like it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with him. But it's just like why, where, like why? And the thing is, if it was this girl, this Brecky Hill girl, which it wasn't, because she said it was not true, according to her. Like, why did she want to be with him? It just confuses me. Yeah, because Brecky's also
gorgeous. Yeah.
I'm like,
it's, you know, they gain a lot of confidence when they date pretty women.
Yeah.
And they feel like they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's wild. But I mean, he's saying it's not true. Do you think it's true? Do you think that he cheated on her?
I do. For some reason, I feel like he did.
I feel like he did, but I don't think it was with this girl.
Correct.
And I don't think it happened recently. I think it happened a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to work through it.
I think that's what happened. And there's been rumors about him before.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, she was singing all about him, all the songs, Betchem and all Juno and all the songs, saying that she wanted to get pregnant by him. I'm so fucking horny. That's what she says.
Damn.
She be singing about I'm like, girl. It's like a little Polly Pocket singing about getting railed. I'm like, period, queen. I love her music though. Like, can I just point out, like, I love Sabrini's. Okay, her music is dope.
You know what I said?
What?
When I found out about this breakup, that you know how Sabrina was having like a really good time at Rauw Alejandro's, you know, performance. What was it? The VMAs? The VMAs,
yes,
I think so.
I think so.
And then he like went on an interview like after that, and he like blew her a kiss or whatever. Like, what if they were spotted out together after this?
You know, if Rauw Alejandro and Sabrina get together, I feel, although a very small chance, it would completely like erase his relationship with Rosalia. Because like, you know what I mean? Like, Rosalia was such a phenomenon today. Like, she's like so talented, so big and stuff. But like, there's only a few women larger than Rosalia, in my opinion. And Sabrina is larger than her. Like, Sabrina is like the it girl right now.
Yeah.
Espresso was the most streamed song on fucking Spotify.
Yeah.
Like, she is that girl.
Yeah.
Like, she blew everyone out of the water. I think except for Taylor Swift and Beyonce right now, like Sabrina is that girl. So it would be crazy.
It would be crazy. But then people said that they would much rather see him with Becky G, which I talked about this on my TikTok about a year ago. Becky and Rauw.
I don't think Becky's leaving that man. Oh, and I hate that for her.
I hate that for her too.
Leave that man. Déjalo.
But I feel like Becky and Rauw would have such good chemistry.
I agree, but I do think that, I mean, he put her in his song. Well, he put her name in his song. I don't think she's leaving that man.
I know, but a girl can dream, okay?
Of course, and I would love that for her, but I don't, and I also think that, like, she's still fianced.
You think so? You think that they're just keeping it like hidden?
I don't think they ever broke up. I think that he cheated on her. She put out some music. She became popular because she was already popular.
Yeah.
And I think that she snuck him back into her life because he embarrassed the fuck out of her. And people were like, oh, that voice memo wasn't him. It was him.
Yeah.
I cross-referenced.
Yeah.
I looked up interviews because he's not a very popular guy. Like, he's not like, doesn't have like all these interviews and press that he's done. So I had to find the one interview where he was talking, and I cross-referenced the voice memo. It was him.
That's crazy.
He cheated on her.
How dare he? Becky is gorgeous. It's, once again, it's all these men that have the fucking audacity to do women this way.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's so annoying.
I just think Becky should have just been like, bye. But she didn't.
I know, but which is fair.
She's giving him another chance, and
hopefully he's good to her.
Yeah. I mean, he is, you know, he, at least, I mean, I'm not saying at least he's good looking because like he like looks should make you look the other way, but like he has something going for him. So maybe she's like seeing something in that, you know? And she's beautiful. So
yeah,
let's hope. I wish her the best.
Yeah, I do wish her the best.
But as far as Sabrina, I don't get it. But people love him. People think he's very sexy.
Very?
Yes, dude. I don't see it.
I've said in other TikToks or another podcast, I just personally like, I'm not attracted to white men.
Yeah, no, I get that. But he's very like, you know, he's there and and I mean, if people are going to his house though and like attacking his like baby mother,
so
like that's really weird.
Yeah.
Like there's no need for that.
Yeah.
But if he did cheat on her, that's crazy. Yeah. And the thing is, the internet will find out anything. You could have breathed in another bitch's direction. People are going to know if you are dating somebody famous, especially Sabrina. Like people love her. She's like worldwide. Yeah. You know? That's like if Travis Kelce even looked at another woman, it would be over. Yeah. Not for their relationship, but like people would know immediately.
People would know.
So it's hard to like be like, this isn't true because, but then again, Dumois do be saying some shit sometimes. Yeah. They really do. Like they say some wild shit. But they were not wrong about Kendall and Bad Bunny. So it's like, there is truth to a lot of things they say.
There is truth to a lot of the things they say, yes.
Yeah. But speaking of Becky, okay. So we had talked about Angela Aguilar and
the potential beef that Angela Aguilar and, you know, Becky, and what people thought was beef, right? At their performance, during their performance. They were kind of standing a little bit apart from each other. And people were saying, you know, like, could there be beef, right? Becky ended up posting a picture of all of them. People like, personally, I didn't think it was that serious. So, you know, everybody moved past it. But today and yesterday, I think it was, no, just today, we have seen a lot of Gasu on our For You page because she returned to the stage at the Buenos Aires Trap Festival. And let me tell you, Gasu, wow, like, she is back, okay? La Jefa returned to the fucking stage, and I am so here for it. She looks so fucking good. And so she posted a series of pictures on her Instagram, and Becky reposted her picture on her Instagram stories and wrote Dale Mami. And I just know that now Becky's gonna get so much shit because we were gonna be like, so you are Team Gasu, which if she is, then who cares?
But I mean, like, who cares?
Like, women supporting women. And I feel like Becky supports women.
Yeah. It's hard to defend what Angela Aguilar and Nodal did. So, like, when people do defend them, people are like, why? So, like, I don't understand why people would be, like, mad at Becky. Like, what'd she do? Like, besides essentially support her friend.
Yeah.
So, it's just... And also, I feel like Gasu was, like, gonna enter her, like, you know, baddie times 10 era. Because she's always been a baddie.
Yeah, she's always been a baddie. But now, you could just tell, like, the way that she was performing, like, the crowd understood the assignment, bitch.
Always.
The crowd understood the assignment. I swear, watching the videos, I just got chills when she sings Nada, which I would love to hear her. Because Rauw Alejandro's on that song. I would love to, like, watch them perform that song. That would be, like...
Fire.
That would be amazing. But she's killing it. She looks so good.
Yeah.
So good. And I love it. And I wonder if she's gonna come out with new music.
Probably.
And I mean, I'm like patiently waiting
it'll
for
be
it.
her Reputation era.
And I love that for her.
Yeah. I mean, she just went through some shit.
Some fucking shit.
And that was like...
That wasn't
wild.
even like the beginning of this year. Like, that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was 6 months ago?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she looks fucking good as fuck. Like...
Oh my God, this was in May.
Yeah, that was in May.
That's not
like,
that long.
6-7 months ago.
Damn. They moved quick.
They moved so quick.
That's very weird. Like, now that I'm thinking about the timeline in my head, like, it's only December. Like, May was not that long ago. When people move on super quick, I'm like, you need intensive help. Because, like, you cannot move on from one person to the next and, like, nothing. Like, the fact that he was, like, had a baby with Gasu was in a... Because there was interviews of that period of time where he was telling, like, people that he loved her and that she loved him and all that stuff. And then, boom, break up and get married. That's insane.
It's insane, for sure.
Very intense time period. And I feel like her defending herself was absolutely valid.
Yeah, I still can't believe that people, like, some people actually got mad at the fact that she did the little podcast.
What the fuck was she supposed to do?
I'm sorry. If someone else is yapping left and right about me, not really saying my name, but, like, you know,
everyone
it's about
knows
me.
What it is.
Exactly. And you think that I'm not going to fucking say my side of the story? She spoke very, like, when Gasu gave that interview or did the podcast with her friend, she was very raw and honest about everything. And I think that's why a lot of people respected her for it, because she did her one podcast and then she has not talked about it again. She had not talked about it before. Like, she had the ability to drag them, and she didn't. She did one thing, one podcast, and then people lost their shit. Like, oh, Gasu, like, lost all my respect. Get the fuck out of here. If this made you lose all your respect for Gasu,
I don't think you had any to begin with.
Yeah. Like, that's insane.
It's so crazy to me that people got mad that she did the interview. I'm like, she literally didn't say anything bad except for the truth. And if that bothers you, then maybe you should look at why it bothers you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
I'm not picking my nose, okay? I had an itch because it looked like I was picking my bug. But I wasn't. Speaking of picking bugs... I'm kidding, no. Becky G. She attended. There's nothing correlated between the Booker and Becky. I just couldn't, get from point A to point B.
She attended Karol G's the opening of her restaurant.
Yes.
Restaurant/club.
I think it's like a restaurant lounge vibe. And everyone looks so cute. Except, Becky's so cute. And I have no room to talk because I have no fashion sense. But, like, what the fuck were her shoes? I hate the shoes that lace all the way up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look like they're like the Converse lace-ups, but with heel.
Yeah.
That's like wearing like a heeled Croc, in my opinion. It's just like a bold choice.
They look like they were having so much fun, though.
Yeah. And of course they were having a good time.
And that's why I say, that Becky is just like a really supportive queen. Like, she probably meant no shade to Angela Aguilar by posting Gasu on her Instagram stories, because she's just a supportive queen. And if she did mean to throw shade, though, like, I'm also here for it.
She said, if the shoe fits, wear it, bitch.
Wear it, bitch.
Like, I mean,
lace that hoe up.
Like, yeah. Like, I laced my fucking shoes. Yeah. Because, like, if, like, that's the thing, though. Like, if it bothers you, ask yourself why it bothers you.
Yeah.
And why, like, other people are going to be mad. Like, ask yourself why you're mad. It's because she did something wrong. Like, it's not because she's supporting Casu. Like, very strange. But yeah, Karol G had her opening, and she looked very cute.
So cute. And her and Feid, literally just like, I love them so much together. So we saw them at the opening of her little restaurant / lounge. And, you know, he was like taking pictures of her, and then they were taking pictures together, and they're just so cute. They're so cute. I love them so much. And then she attended his concert in Medellin. And I just love them. I just love them so much. She sang Mi ex tenía razón to him, and I was like,
I have a question. He said something that made it sound like they were married. Or
I heard that.
Someone posted a TikTok, and someone was talking, and they were like, something to matrimonio. And that means, like, marriage. So are these hoes married?
If they are, like, I'm so happy if they are.
Dude, I know.
I need them to be endgame. They are going to be endgame. Like, they have to be. Like, if they break up, that's going to hurt me more than when Rosalía and Rauw Alejandro broke up. And that shit fucking haunts my soul.
Dude, speaking of Rosalía, one little thing about the Rosalía. Okay, so Cosa Nuestra came out. The album, fire. Absolutely iconic. Okay, whoever said it wasn't the best album ever lied. Very fire. She went on her TikTok, and I saw it. Like, people were like, oh, she reposted something, whatever. I was like, okay, maybe that was like a false screenshot. I went to her TikTok, and she screenshot, and it was like a video of like 10 times, like, Rauw Alejandro, like, I guess, like, hinted at Rosalía in his album. And I'm like, damn, she started reposting that.
Dang.
So I'm wondering, like, is she annoyed? Because, like, in some of the songs, I feel like he's just sharing what happened, but, like, in a very, like overview.
Fits, wear it. Just kidding. But
like in an overview way.
They're artists. How do you think that they're going to express themselves?
Yeah, how do you give us an entire EP together telling us how much you love each other and then not expect him to fucking say anything?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, he was, like, heartbroken.
I know. Oh, my God. Ni me conozco, bitch. Like, I still, like... I'm like, Rosalía when I fucking see you.
But the thing is, in the song, he's very, like... Not blames her, but, like...
No, he said... Fue tu culpa, ma.
Okay, yeah,
so he said it was your fucking fault, bitch.
So I wonder, like, is she, like, pissed? Do you think she, like, sat down and listened to it? She was like, oh, shit.
I like Rosalía.
Me too. I like her.
She's cute. I like her music. But I like Rauw Alejandro better. So
yeah, he got me in the divorce. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
There wasn't even a question.
She's a great artist. She's a great, performer, singer. But I'm with Raul.
I'm with Raul. Yeah, no, dude.
And he did say that. Whenever he says, fue tu culpa, ma, I was like, yeah, tell me more.
I know. I wish he would have been like,
fue tu culpa, ma, porque,
tell us.
Porque what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I wish it would have been, like, a little more detailed, but I think that we get the gist. She left him.
Yeah.
And he also says in the song, like, you didn't give me a chance to change. Yeah. So, like, what did you do, too?
Yeah.
But... It's just crazy.
But when he's like, ahora me veo y ni me conozco, I was like, damn, he lost his spark. And I feel like now he's getting it back. Have you seen all those TikToks of girls, like, talking about how they lose their spark and now they're getting it back? I'm like, Raulito, that happened to you.
You know what I'm really sad about? And we weren't going to talk about this originally on the podcast, but now I'm like, damn. So, Rauw Alejandro tickets, okay?
Yeah.
We are attending his concert.
We are attending his concert.
We are very much attending. And we are attending, like, it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be, like, a very big vibe. But I'm now regretting not getting meet and greet. And although it would have cost an arm and a leg, it would have been so fucking cool to meet him.
Yeah, I think meeting him would be, like, such,
Yeah, but for $12.50.
I understand. But, like, meeting him, like, I would probably, like, cry.
Really?
I don't know. I just want to, like, touch his face.
I want to be like, so what happened between you and Rosalía?
So tell me what happened between the two of you.
When you meet someone, like an artist, you have 30 seconds. That's it.
You have 30 minutes.
Literally 30 seconds.
That's it?
Yeah, when I met Jay Cortez, it was literally 10 seconds. And it was free. So I didn't feel like it was that bad. So then I'm like...
Yeah. But I mean, it's okay. We're going to still have a good time. I'm excited.
Shout out to
Citibank coming through. Also, Cosa Nuestra is such a good album. Oh my God, Cosa Nuestra is such a good album, Kathy. Like, it's giving everything it needs to fucking give. Every single song. I'm just like, wow. Like, every single song. Mm-hmm. Every single song. Like, there's no skips. Because every single one is so good. And I
literally shoved up my ass.
Honestly, I need it injected in my veins.
Yes.
I need to be one with the album.
Yes.
Because it's so good. Whoever said that this was going to be a flop, please sit down and listen to the fucking album, because this has to be one of the best albums I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's really good, yeah.
It's
I agree.
so good.
And we're getting a part B.
What?
Yes, dude, I had told you. There was 32 original songs, and he came out with like 18? 16,
Yeah.
18? There's more. But you knew this, I told you.
I'm so ready.
I wonder if it's going to come out before the tour, because the tour is in April, May. That's plenty of time.
Oh my God. I love when good music comes out. It
I know.
literally makes me so happy. Like, Bad Bunny came out with a song this week.
I know, bitch. Okay. So he came out with a song, and I listened to it, and I was like, okay, everything Bad Bunny puts out is fire.
Fire. And you would think that El Club, right, would be like an upbeat song. And then he's like, I wonder what my ex is doing. Oh, bitch.
Like, it's upbeat, but the lyrics are kind of sad. So I was like, and I'm like, okay, which ex? So then you start to listen to the song, and you're like, okay, context clues are pointing one direction specifically. And he's talking about Gabby.
He has to be talking about Gabby. Someone said that he was talking about himself, which that didn't make sense to me, but I definitely think it's Gabby.
Yeah, I think, because he says the happiest I've ever been was like, what?
2020 or 2019 or, yeah, 2020.
And then the last time I saw you
Was in 2022.
But they've seen each other since then.
Yeah, but he probably wrote this song a long time ago.
Or he meant like seeing you,
like naked.
That's what I was thinking. Or like maybe like been with you, like,
yeah, like
boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she's like his friend, but I'm like sure like they're like more than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like when he like stopped talking to Kendall, he was seen with her again, and then he like, she apparently had a boyfriend, and then like apparently like now they're like seen together again, and it's like, is it friendly? Is it more? Because like when he made out with Carla in the green dress, she was in the room, and I just like simply don't know how I would feel about that.
Yeah.
So like maybe they're just those like exes that can't stay away from each other.
Yeah.
Or they're just really good friends, which I find very interesting, because I don't know if I could do that.
And he's coming out with an album.
Yes, apparently.
Apparently. I think he is.
Yeah. Is it confirmed?
Is it confirmed?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it is confirmed, no? Everybody, okay, like my news source is TikTok.
Someone said that he said it in his Spotify Wrapped, but I didn't catch that. Like, am I dumb?
Okay, but if he does come out with new music, oh my God, Rauw Alejandro's music, a part B, Bad Bunny, like 2025 is going to be a good year. 2025 better be a fucking good year. I did not have a good 2024. Please, 2025 be good to me. I'm tired.
And your birthday's around the same time as a Rauw Alejandro concert. So it's like, you're going to be living large.
I'm going to be so excited. Like, I love going to concerts with you.
I know, it's
we
so fun.
have such a good time.
We have such a
When
good
is the
time.
last time we went to a concert besides the listening party for Rauw Alejandro?
I don't know. I think Karol G?
No. Bad Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
But that seemed like so long
And it
ago.
was, I'm sorry. I love Bad Bunny more than anything in the whole wide world, but I feel like if I sit far, I just don't feel like it's the same.
Yeah.
And I know that's a very pretentious take, because I feel like I should be happy anywhere in the concert, but like if I'm investing to go, I want to be close, because like I want to be able to see you.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was a giant pole in front of us, and I feel like I couldn't see him, and I'm not standing in general admission.
Yeah.
That is one thing that I can't do. I am too short.
Yeah. And we kind of got the vibe at the Rauw Alejandro listening party with general admission, and it was not the vibe.
Yeah, and this tour is not general admission, so it's like I will be flying.
I cannot wait.
It's going to be great.
I cannot wait.
It's going to be amazing. But do you think that Bad Bunny and Gabby will get back together?
I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
I wouldn't either. I feel like there's just like such a comfortable thing about both of them. Like, they're friends with the same people. Like,
they're from the same place.
Yeah, they were together for years.
Yeah.
Like, and then he was spotted at a concert, El Residentes concert, and he was like in the crowd like normal.
I love that he looked like he was living his best life. I literally reposted so many videos of him just living his best life, and I love seeing that. And I know it's a little bit harder being such a big artist when people like see you and want to run up to you and stuff like that, but I just love that everybody was having such a good time with him in the crowd as well. Like, they looked like they were having a good time, and I love that.
Yeah, this girl tried to snatch his hat, and he was like, no.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Yeah, and I think he's in his era. He does not give a fuck. Like, people, like, he threw the phone. He didn't give a fuck.
I need to take whatever he's taking.
I think that he sees it this way. I mean, I don't know him like that, so this is just an assumption. People are going to say whatever they want anyway, so like, might as well give you something to talk about.
Yeah, but I think that like he looks so happy doing it, so like I'm happy for him.
Yeah, he always looks so happy in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And also, he made an appearance at Feid's concert.
I know. Oh my God. So I was watching, I'm telling you, all on my For You page today was Gasu performing at the Buenos Aires Trap Festival, and videos of like all the different artists that came out for Feid's concert in Medellin. And one of them was like, they start singing Perro Negro, right? And Bad Bunny comes out, and I got chills. Like, I was so happy for the crowd because they didn't know he was coming, and when he came out, you can hear everybody screaming, and it just made me so happy.
Yeah.
Like, I was just so happy for them. Like, it's just, there was this girl like recording herself singing Perro Negro, and she's like, Bad Bunny! Like, the screaming was, I loved it. I loved it. So cute.
I love seeing how people get excited at concerts because that's how I feel too.
Exactly.
And I feel like Feid was also like at Bad Bunny's last tour, so it's like nice to see. Like, they're all like, they're not probably not friends, but
Rauw
like,
was also at Feid. No, I feel like they are friends.
I mean, not like besties, but they're like homies,
yeah, I mean,
you know?
they don't have, you don't have to be besties.
I know, but I love that they're homies.
I feel like they are homies though, because like I just wouldn't make an appearance if we weren't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just really enjoyed that the people got to see that. They got to see Rauw, they got to see Karol, they got to see Feid. J Balvin was there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I always forget that Feid and J Balvin are like besties.
Yes, he used to be the writer for J Balvin, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because like my Spotify Wrapped, Karol, Rauw, Bad Bunny, and Feid were my like top 4, and it's like they're the like probably the biggest names right now.
Yeah, I don't have Spotify. I have Apple, but my Apple was Feid, Rauw Alejandro, Bad Bunny, Karol, and Billie Eilish.
What a like wild like
I know.
But no, her album was very fire this year, so I understand.
My most listened to song was Wildflower.
I believe it.
Yeah, I had it on repeat. Like that song, when I would first listen to it, it would make me cry. And so my goal, this is how weird I am, was to listen to it so much that I became numb to it.
Oh my God.
I'm on the same path with Ni Me Conozco.
Really?
I don't cry with it now, but like I would get like fucking teary-eyed at the beginning.
It's because the words hit hard.
The words hit hard, and it's just like, that's how you know that music fucking pops off, dude. Like, damn, like you're making me feel shit when I don't need to be feeling anything.
Yeah.
Like Wildflower, why
was I crying?
Yeah, why was I crying? But like I was.
Yeah.
And Ni Me Conozco, same. Like there was no need to fucking cry, but I was.
I feel that.
And you know, I just love when music hits. It's just a different
I feel like with both of those songs, the first like few seconds, I knew they were gonna be fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And I heard Amar de Nuevo.
Oh my God, I love that song.
And now it's like my fucking song on repeat.
Yes, I love it. It's so good.
It's so good.
Rauw Alejandro literally just like ate everyone up. He was like,
everyone up.
He was like, let me just make the fucking album of the year. Here you go. And I was like,
he did. And he did. And I'm like so proud of him. Like he doesn't know me, but I'm so proud of him. I'm like,
I know.
I'm so proud
oh my
of
God,
him.
I should have gotten meet and greet. It's so expensive though.
Yeah, no, like we don't need to pay an arm and a leg for that.
Yeah. But people will. And I'm going to be jealous, but it's okay. I'm going to be happy for you though.
Yeah.
Anyways, next, we need to talk about Selena Gomez and Eugenio Derbez.
Right. Okay. I feel like maybe this is going to get a lot of hate.
Yeah.
But I think Sabrina, sorry. I think Selena is great. I think she's a great performer. I like her songs. She hasn't came out with like a lot of new music lately, but I used to love like With the Heart Ones. And I know that she's a great actress. But I think that Eugenio Derbez had an opinion, and he stated his opinion, and I agree.
Yeah, me too.
I have not watched the movie Emilia.
I didn't need to watch it. I watched the clips.
I watched the clips. And you know, so Eugenio Derbez went on a podcast and said that, you know, her performance was, you know,
like you couldn't defend it.
You couldn't defend it. And then Selena, I keep saying Sabrina, sorry. Selena said that she did the best that she could with the time that she had. And I feel like, yes, it's not only her fault. She didn't have enough time. And I think it's production's fault. I think that it was an all around situation.
I think they should have picked someone that spoke Spanish.
I mean, yeah.
And I understand that the character she's playing didn't like speak the best Spanish, but I just
personally, someone who was born and I am fluent in Spanish and I speak Spanish. I spoke Spanish before I spoke English. I could not understand anything that she was saying.
I didn't either.
In any of the clips.
I had to read the subtitles.
Yeah, and you know, now Eugenio Derbez came out with an apology, and I just don't, like, why, like, he didn't say that she was a terrible actress and a terrible musician, and a terrible person, or any of those things. He just said that her performance in Emilia could not be defended. And I feel like sometimes we're so hard on people for stating their opinions of something. Like, I don't think people were coming for him. They were talking about,
because ay, Dios santo, I don't know how to say this. I don't want them to come for me. The Selenators, the Selena-nators, whatever the fuck they're called, they're fucking scary. It's not even like Selena that bothers me, really, because I don't have a problem with her. It's just her fans. No one can have any kind of anything towards Selena because they will come for you. Yeah. And she literally, I like her. Do I love her? Not really. But I think that sometimes she like cowers and she like says things that she's like, I don't know, like she like almost like opens the doors for her fans to just attack. Like, and it's like, you didn't have to comment on that random clip on TikTok. You didn't, you know what I mean? And she's always in the comment section. Like, people are always gonna have opinions of you. You're like a celebrity. And people are like, oh, well, she gets to defend herself. And it's like fair, but at the same time, I bet you money, okay? I can bet my entire life savings, okay? That Eugenio Derbez did not feel what he said in that fucking post. He's not sorry for what he said. He's sorry because now people are making him feel that way. It's like,
so, but like the thing with me is like, why can't he have this opinion? And the thing is, a lot of people have this opinion, not just Eugenio Derbez. Like, a lot of people have made videos again and again and again on TikTok saying that there was more. There could have been more, right? And Selena said, you know, she did the best that she could with the time that she had. So it wasn't entirely her fault. It was the whole production's fault. But it's his opinion. And it's okay to have your own opinion about certain things.
And it's not like he's shitting on her as a person. It was like her work in the movie. Yeah. As someone who's also, and people are like, who even is he? And I'm like, okay, like, that's kind of cruel because like he's very big and he's also very like
people are making fun of his accent.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not that's not what he was trying to do.
No, he wasn't.
But I do think that Selena has this like weird protection with her fans, or like no one can say shit about her. And it's like, damn, like, it's not that, I don't think it was meant to be hurtful towards her.
And other things that she has acted on, that show that she has on Hulu,
Only Murders in the Building,
she does great.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that like
it was directed to be hurtful.
It was directed just at her acting alone. I think that it was directed at that specific role that could have been done better. And I think that it's valid to have that opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, I watched a few of the clips and I understood what he was saying. Like, everything he said made sense. And I didn't understand the hate. And it's like, I hate the forced apologies because people are mad. Because now I bet you his DMs look like death threats. People wanting to come to his house, kill him, like shit like that. Because people's, like, the stands are so intense. Yeah. And then she said something along the lines of, like, something about her fans. And, like now if my fans get, like, mad or whatever, it's not their fault. But it's like, come on. Like, if him saying that he didn't like your portrayal in this movie worth him getting death threats, like, it's not. Yeah, it's very crazy. And like, I feel like certain celebrities have this weird level of protection from their fans, and it's like, I understand loving someone so much and not wanting them to get hate, but like, if someone told me that Rauw Alejandro sucks, I'm like, okay, like, I don't agree, but you can say that, like, it's your opinion. And I feel like there's like 5 really big like celebrities that have that. It's like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, which all the time Beyonce gets hate for no reason, but like, whatever. Yeah. But like, Selena Gomez, and honestly, those are the 3 I can think of right now. Like, they just like, their fans go so hard. Yeah. And the only one that I'm like, okay, I can see the justification of her fans is probably Beyonce. Like, some of Taylor Swift's fans are fucking insane. I'm like, I love her.
And you're a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, and I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. Like, people can have one single thought about her and her music or her career that they don't like. It's not that, like, they're not trying to hurt her. Yeah. So it's just like, and it wasn't even like towards her. It wasn't like a personal attack. It was about her work. And like, as someone in the industry, he's giving his opinion when asked. So it's like, it's just like, I hate that these like other artists or other celebrities have to like tiptoe around these like larger celebrities because they know they're going to get dragged across the internet. And like, it's so ridiculous. And like, I don't know. I just felt like it was unnecessary. And I feel like even me, like, not that I'm anyone, but like, if I ever make a video about Selena, like, I probably like get nervous because her fans are so scary. Yeah. Like, even if it's something that I feel like we can all collectively agree probably wasn't great. Like, she still has people just like defending her no end, and it's and I don't even think it's her fault. I think it's her fans.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's Selena. I think it's the fans. Like, they take it too far.
They take it way too far.
Yeah.
Like, even when Bad Bunny would do some things that I didn't necessarily love, or like I had any kind of critique about like maybe a song I didn't love, it was really scary for me to say anything because I'm like, his fans come for you. Like, they find out
you can't have a personal opinion about shit anymore,
because people get so offended, like on a deep level. Like, if I say like, oh, I don't love this Bad Bunny song, I'm not a fan, I hate him, I whatever, like I'm a fake fan. It's like, relax.
Like, we can have our personal opinions about certain things that we listen to, watch, so and so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very intense. I think with some stans, like stan Twitter and stan accounts are very intense, and like then the like even the Reddit pages. Oh my god,
it's crazy.
People are just really. I'm pop culture obsessed, but like never to that like degree.
For sure.
Like, I would never spend time and effort defending somebody that I don't even know like that. Yeah. But like, defending maybe, but like putting other people, like making them feel unsafe, that's crazy. I don't know. I thought this thing was kind of crazy, and I hate that he had to fucking apologize for it. Like, come on. Like, if he had been attacking her like personally, I feel like it would be
I think that he just said his feelings about her role in Emilia. Like, I just don't think that it's not like he was like, she's a terrible actress, she's a terrible artist, she sucks at everything. No, he just said that her performance in that specific movie couldn't be defended, and that was it.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, but I mean, at the end of the day, he did apologize, so maybe he meant it, maybe he didn't. But like I said, I could bet anything he did not mean it. He just probably said it because he had to. Yeah. Because if he doesn't apologize, then they're never gonna leave him alone. Yeah. Oh, he's only apologizing so we would leave him alone. Yeah, because you're fucking insane. Yeah. The fuck? It's crazy. Speaking of things that are kind of crazy, Jen Affleck is not coming back to The Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
Is this confirmed?
This is apparently speculated. But am I shocked if it happens? Absolutely not.
We haven't really seen her on anything lately. She took a social media break as well. Like, everybody was like, where's Jen? And I'm not shocked.
No, I'm not shocked either. I think the way that last season went was just...
the way that everything ended, and then the post-ending, right? Like, after it ended, the way that his family was attacking the show, the girls, Jen, like, you know, saying that the husband, Ben, what was his name? Zach Affleck, not Ben Affleck. That Zach was portrayed badly or whatever. And I'm like, not even, like...
I hate when they say that, like, oh, it was a storyline, it made him look bad, the POV wasn't accurate. Like, I promise you, it was as accurate as I probably can fucking be.
They probably made him seem better than it actually was.
Yeah, like, if we're being fucking
if we're being honest, like, we saw all we needed to see.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a lot. So, if anything, you're lucky, because I'm sure they had more. You know what I mean? So, will I be sad that she doesn't come back? Yes, I wanted to see what happened after, like, whatever the last scene was. But, I mean, she's with him, so that's all we need to know, I guess. Yeah. So, I don't think she's ever going to leave him.
I don't think so either.
I think that she's going to make excuses in her head about him. But he fucking sucks, and we all know that. Yeah. Like, he sucks. And also, his family sucks. I'm sorry, to be talking about his wife like that. Yeah. Like, when you truly don't even know what goes on between them behind closed doors. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. Like, you watched the show and was like, yeah, that's not... you know, who he is. Like, come on.
Because do you really think he's going to present himself like that in front of you? Probably not. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited for the season 2. I think it's going to be really good. Yeah. But I am kind of sad she's not coming back, because I feel like that was something I wanted her to release from him. Yeah. But I think she also played too much into it on TikTok that she was going to divorce him. And I was like, okay, enough. If you're not going to divorce him.
Yeah, don't play into it.
Yeah, because it's pissing me off. Like, I need you to leave him. Yeah. You know? You can only play into it if you're actually going to leave.
Exactly.
In my opinion. But I'm excited to see season 2. It's going to come out next year. And it's going to be a good one. But yeah, you guys, that is the 28th episode of the Morning Chisme, you guys. I am sorry again for missing it on another Monday because I was hungover. It won't happen again because I'm not drinking for a while. It was a rough fucking weekend. I was in the trenches.
You were in the trenches?
I was in the trenches, girl. It was bad. My stomach hurt. My head hurt. My body hurt. I felt like I got ran over. To be quite honest, if I had gotten ran over, I probably wouldn't even know. Because I was lit as fuck. But thank you guys so much again. We love y'all.
Yes,
and we'll see you guys next week. Like always, it's Morning Chisme Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube if you want to watch it on there. See you guys next time.
Bye guys.